Monday, which means it's time for another not so awesome review. This week, we are taking a look at Earth 2, which, you would think it would be like DC Earth 2 or something. No, it's just Earth 2. I just realized that right now. It kind of sounds weird saying it out loud. Earth 2, because there's no subtext, or, I mean, that it doesn't... It sounds like it should be subtext to something like Justice League Earth 2, but no, just Earth 2. Anyways, Volume 1, The Gathering, by James Robertson, Nicole Scott, and Trevor Scott. Yeah, so just take a look at it really quick here. Cover is pretty awesome. You have Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman of Earth 2 fighting all of the, I forgot what they called them, actually, but those, like, little apocalypse-type demon guys. In the back, we have a picture of Green Lantern, and, very small reviews, basically. This collects issues 1 through 6 in this little hardcover. Just like all the other DC New 52 things, not, it's like embossed, I guess, is that the right word? It's imprinted in there, but no shiny writing, just like all the other ones, which makes me a little bit sad, but, that's fine, that's fine. Here we have the summary. Brave New World, Apocalypse has invaded, and Earth has never been closer to total destruction. In its final desperate hour, the planet's greatest heroes rally to defeat the Parademon army. That's what they're called, Parademons. Knowing full well what the ultimate cost will be. This is not the world you're used to. This is Earth 2. And, yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of it, but basically, the first issue takes place during this war with Apocalypse, and basically the premise of the story is, he's invaded this planet. They've been at war for a while, it seems. The armies are going at it, and Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Robin, and Supergirl are the only actual... It seems like they're the only superheroes, period, on this Earth at this time. There's no Cyborg, Aquaman, Green Lantern, and all them. They just seem like they don't exist at all at this point. Later in the issue, they called them the Three Wonders. Yeah, and basically, Batman comes up with a way. That's kind of how it starts off. Batman has a way to kind of stop the Parademons, stop them from coming. He figured out a way to beat them. And, yeah, so the first issue does feature all three of them. And one of the gods, Mercury, here, he tells Diana that they're at war. I think they're at war with the same things, just in their own place, and they're losing too. And yeah, basically stuff happens, and spoiler alert, kind of, because I feel like it's well known at this point. If you don't know already, this is an Earth that has lost its three main superheroes, so I guess that's a minor, I want to say it's a minor spoiler, because you should know that happens at this point, but if you didn't, that's the whole premise of Earth 2, is that the world's greatest heroes are no longer with us, and now it's years later, and we get this guy here, whose name I completely forgot right now. I honestly looked at him, and I was like, he had a name, didn't he? But yeah, it starts off years later, this guy who kind of doesn't, I'm not gonna say he doesn't like himself, but his girlfriend basically leaves him, and, she says, that he's never going to amount to anything, basically, and he kind of starts thinking that's true. And then we get, God that I just named, comes down here and gives him his power, and we get a new superhero right there in, he has the speed of a god, and, you can guess who he is. I'm not going to say it, but you can already figure out who he is. And then the world government is, weird here. We find out later that they have, their own kind of superhero thing going on. Yeah, and then there's, a bad guy in the government that looks like he's manipulating things for his own thing. We get to meet... I'm not going to show you what happens, how he gets it. We get Hawkgirl. We get introduced to her, and we get introduced to the Green Lantern, which is awesome. I like him as the Green Lantern. He's actually a really good character, and we get introduced to a couple of other people, or maybe just one more that I'm not going to talk about. And I think Grundy, I think that's what it was, that their Earth's Grundy is born, and he's the bad guy in the second half of the story. So it's, split into two. We have the Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman story arc going there, where they're trying to stop the Apocalypse Army, and then we have the aftermath. There's no more heroes, and I guess that's why they call it the Gathering, because it's a new threat happens, and these new heroes who just got their powers have to save the Earth. Even though we do get foreshadowing of other bad guys, something worse coming, and this is just like the beginning of it. Basically, the story really good. Art obviously amazing. I'm gonna show you Green Lantern one more time here. Sorry about the lighting and my voice. It feels like it's going. I don't know why. I'm talking here and I'm like, huh. I don't sound normal to myself. Dang, good. But anyways, Earth 2, definitely enjoyed it. Been meaning to pick it up for a while. I also got, what was it? World's Finest along with this when I picked it up, so I'm going to read that. Basically, spinning out of this. I'm not going to say how. You'll have to watch that review. Again, I don't really want to spoil too much about it. But Earth 2, definitely a good read. I always like alternate universes. They, for the most part, usually intrigue me a lot. Especially when they do crossovers with the main universe. And this one did not disappoint. I definitely recommend picking this up, whether it's in hardcover or paperback. I don't think it's that hard to get in hardcover, so there's a bonus there. And yeah, it's just, I definitely recommend it. I guess my rating would have to be I'll give it a 4 out of 5 squirrels, only because before we get introduced to Green Lantern, it does slow down just a little bit. It has a couple of moments where it did slow down just a little bit, not too much. It was still entertaining, but it wasn't like I cannot stop reading this either. It was more of I took 2 turns reading this, so that's not bad. But like if it was a non-stop, I must read this from beginning to end, and yeah, I'd give it 5 whole squirrels. But yeah, 4 out of 5 because it slowed down for just like a couple of pages. Other than that, really, really good. Like I said, if you like alternate realities, I highly recommend this. They're only on the first 2 volumes. Volume 3 has not come out yet, I believe. It's coming out soon, but not yet. So you have plenty of time to catch up. Or you have some time to catch up, I should say. And yeah, that's pretty much my review for Earth 2, Volume 1, The Gathering. Only other thing to say is next week I will be doing a review on Rat Queens Volume 1, which came out this week, or last week I should say. Pretty good, so don't forget to check that out. Hopefully my voice will be better by Wednesday's video. Yeah, and hopefully lighting will be good, because I finally got a light bulb, and hopefully it'll be, colors will look like the colors they're supposed to and not washed out and stuff. Anyways, this has been my Not So Awesome review for Earth 2, Volume 1, The Gathering. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, comment if you want, subscribe, because that's always awesome when you subscribe. And I'm like, woo, subscribers, yay. And yeah, alright then, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Alright, look, it's the end slate again, because I put it in this video, unlike most videos. I decided I'm gonna put it in this one just because why not? Anyways, if you want to check out what I've been doing the last 4 days, there you go, right there in the little squares. Did the Ultimate Saturday review for Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 10, which means that there's only like 3 of those left. Not So Awesome news, and comic book pickup for last week, and the Hulk statue unboxing thing. That's still one of the last 4 things I've done. But anyways, I don't know. Probably have a few things to talk about, but not really. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish this up here because I don't want my rendering time to be 3 hours again. So, yeah, thanks for watching and all that cool stuff. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button and comment and all that cool stuff. And I will see you guys later. Alright then. Goodbye.